What is going on, guys? This is Will, and we are back with another team in our Team Challenge series where we take a team, look at the players that they have at the start of the save, and build the best tactic possible for them. Today we're here with Arsenal from the Premier League, so let's take a closer look at their team. Starting off with the club info, I do like taking a look at the league history to see how they've done in the past years. So Arsenal has been one of the best sides in the Premier League. They were competing for the title pretty much all up until maybe 2005, 2006, where they've kind of were top four team, but they haven't won the league since really 2003, 2004. That was, I think, if I'm not mistaken, their Invincibles season. But the recent years they have dropped off. 2019, 2020, they have gone 8th place. So your goal with this team is to make sure they win the Premier League again. Taking a look here at their trophies, so they've won the Premier League 13 times, obviously 2004 coming as the most recent. They've won the European Cup Winners' Cup in 1994, the Euro Cup in 1970, FA Cup 14 times, Carabao Cup twice, Community Shield 15 times. So they've done very, very good domestically, and your goal is to make sure they win a Premier League, possibly a Champions League in the future. Club vision, so they want to play attacking soccer, football, play entertaining, sign players under the age of 18, and develop players using the club's youth system. They want to work within the payroll budget, and here are just some more goals they want to achieve in the coming up seasons. Finances, so they don't have a lot of money, 5.7 million. They can probably go up to 8.8 million. Payroll budget up to 213 million. So that's why I like doing these challenges, because a lot of teams don't have a lot of money at the start of the save, so you have to make do with what you got, really. Taking a look at their competitions. So we'll start off with the Premier League. The board expects us to qualify for the Champions League. So if we take a look at the season preview, the board expects us to finish in 6th place. So we're the bottom of the top 6 teams. Your goal is obviously to beat Liverpool or Man City to the title. The Euro Cup, the board expects us to reach the semi-final, but I think they can probably win the Euro Cup. FA Cup, reach the quarterfinals. Carabao Cup is not important, and the Community Shield is also not important, so we're going to focus on these three, primarily the League and the Euro Cup or Europa League. Alright, so taking a look at the tactic and formation that I have set up for Arsenal. So this is very difficult to set up because a lot of the players don't fit into a specific tactic or formation, or a lot of them are just very attacking or very good only at one thing. So it was pretty difficult because I didn't want to go too offensive, because I didn't want to concede too many goals, as our defense isn't the best. You know what? I think this is the best tactic and formation for them. So it's going to be a counter-attack, positive mentality. So we're just going to stay back, get the ball, and we're just going to attack as fast as we can. Positive mentality. I usually just set it at this, and then you can move it to more attacking or defensive, depending on how the game is going. And possession, fairly wide. We're going to focus play down to the right, which I think is our strength of the team. More direct passing, higher tempo. Never wasting time because we have no time to waste here. Work ball into the box. We're going to run at defense, and we're going to be more expressive in terms of creative freedom. In transition, counter press and counter. I pretty much set this up for most of the teams, and we're going to distribute quickly for the goalkeeper in possession. Out of possession, so a higher line of engagement, higher defensive line. I just set it at this, but you can obviously move it up during a game, move it down, depending on how the game is going. And we're going to force opposition outside, so they're going to have to get crosses in. More urgent pressing, and we're going to get stuck in terms of tackling. So this is a tactic and formation that I set up for Arsenal. 4-2-4, 4-2-2, depending on how you look at it. Starting off with a goalkeeper, sweeper, keeper on support Leno. Just going to have a preset instruction. Yeah, he's very good, 28, a lot of experience. Not the best leadership, which I do like seeing in a goalkeeper. Good handling, one-on-ones, reflexes, rushing out. I think he's going to be a very important part of our squad. Center back, so we'll start off with Gabriel. Central defender on defend. He's going to take fewer risks and mark tighter. So he's going to be more of a cover for us. Very good marking, good heading, decent passing. But I would want that to be more if he was a ball-playing defender. Physically okay. I mean, he's a good central defender. I don't think he's incredible, but he's good. 6'3", 171. So I'll dive into tackles. He's going to basically cover for David Luiz. All right, David Luiz, he's going to be a ball-playing defender as a stopper, so a little more aggressive. He's going to stay wider. So yeah, good heading, tackling, passing. He's more of your libero type role, I would say. If he had better passing, I think he'd be very, very good. Gets forward whenever possible, marks opponent tightly, tries long-range passes. So he's going to be definitely more of the risk taker. He's going to stay a little more wide. Wing back on support is going to be Bellerin. He's also going to stay wider. Yeah, again, he's decent. Obviously, his main strength is his speed, 18 acceleration, 17 pace. So we do want him to get forward. Not the best at crossing. Thought that would be a little bit better. Very solid player for our team. Wing back on defend, Kolasinac. He's going to cross less often and tackle harder. So obviously, he's going to be more of the defensive side, 15 tackling, good crossing. Good work rate though. Good pace. It does say he gets forward whenever possible, but I do want him to stay a little bit more back. In the midfield, we're going to have Ceballos and Partey, both in support roles. So Ceballos first, deep line playmaker on support, no added instructions. Very good first touch, passing. When I saw this, he was a deep line playmaker. Dictates tempo. Yeah, I knew what role he was going to be. So yeah, he's going to be very, very important for our team because he's going to plug in all the balls to our attacking players for them just to run at it and score. Partey, box to box on support. He just has room for position. Again, very versatile. Look at all these yellows. Comes deep to get ball. I mean, he can really do anything. I think box to box is just more of a versatile role. Shoots from distance. Good long shots. Good heading, good passing, pretty much good at everything, good tackling. Just that versatile player that I think Arsenal really needs. Alright, so we'll start off with Willian. He's an inverted winger on support. He's going to have cross more often and cross from deep. So he doesn't have the best crossing, but I did want someone just to plug in the balls to our two strikers. Very good dribbling. He's getting there with age, so maybe that will affect his physicals, but it's still very, very good. Good work rate. Good teamwork, determination, technique. Yeah, he does cut inside with the ball. Runs with ball often, so I had to put him on the left side. Didn't want to put him over here because I do want him to get more forward. Next we have Pepe, inverted winger on attack. He's going to roam from position. He's definitely going to be a little more attacking than Willian. Good dribbling, very similar to Willian. I mean, very fast, 18 acceleration, 16 pace. Mentally, he's okay, but he does have very good dribbling, off the ball, flair. He's going to run with the ball pretty much very frequently. I expect him to get a lot of assists, especially with our two strikers. Expect him to do very, very good. All right, now I would say the two best players on the team and our key men, Aubameyang and Lacazette. So pressing forward on attack for Lacazette. He's going to have roam from position. Again, he's very good. Nothing special, but 15 finishing, 15 first touch, very good. 17 off the ball, 17 work rate. So I do want him to move into channels, roam around, try to find some space. Plug that ball into Aubameyang, take some shots, he does have good finishing. So yeah, I expect him to have a fairly good season for us. Now, Aubameyang, our key man. He's going to have shoot more often as an advance forward on attack. Yeah, his finishing is very good. His pace is very, very good. Even though he's 31, he's still going. 17 off the ball, 17 flair. And this team is just full of dribblers and players with good flair. 16 penalty taking. He's going to play shot, knock ball past the opponent. He's going to take them on. I mean, I expect our quartet over here to do very, very good. Defensively, I think we're going to struggle a little bit, but attacking-wise, I think we'll play some attacking soccer and play very entertaining. So now let's take a look at the subs that we have at our disposal. So we have a pretty good amount of substitute players and players off the bench. Starting off with Runnerson, he's going to be a goalkeeper. I mean, I think it's just in case Leno gets injured. Good handling, reflexes, nothing special, just your typical goalkeeper. Icelandic, pretty cool. Mustafi, so he is injured at the start, but he does have good heading, tackling. He's more of your central defender. He doesn't have the best passing, marks opponent tightly. Yeah, I think he'll fill in for Gabriel. Well, I think Gabriel was probably a replacement for him, but I think you can make some appearances. Granit Xhaka, so he's more of your defensive player in the midfield. He's very good passing, very good first touch, technique. Mentally, he's okay. Physically, again, he's okay. He does have good vision and aggression, very aggressive, good stamina. Yeah, it was pretty tough to decide between him and Ceballos or him and Partey. Partey, I just think is so versatile that he can just do whatever he wants, and I think he'll do good at it. But with Xhaka, yeah, I do think Ceballos is better than Xhaka. It's pretty tough, but I mean, I do think he'll make a lot of appearances, and he's a very good defensive option in midfield if you really need to hold it down. He'll get you some tackles. He'll probably argue with the ref, but very, very good defensive player. Mesut Ozil, I mean, he's transfer listed, so he's probably not going to play in real life or in the game. But we'll take a look at him regardless. So, very good technically, dribbling, first touch, passing, technique. Mentally, he's either very good or very bad. Physically, he's getting there with age. I mean, his media description is unpredictable attacking midfielder, so that says it all. He's still a very, very good player. He's just, I don't think he meets the caliber of this team, really. Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I mean, this is probably one of the most versatile players I've seen in the game. Can play anywhere. Very good, versatile player off the bench. Next is Mohamed Elneny. So we see here, good first touch, good tackling, decent passing, teamwork, work rate. Can more come on to be a deep lying playmaker. Can also be a box-to-box. Don't expect him to make too many appearances, maybe here and there. Maybe in case of an injury, he can come off the bench. Reece Nelson, I do expect him to be bigger for the team. I think he can fill in for Willian. I think he's probably the future. 15 dribbling, passing, technique, pretty fast, 15 acceleration, 16 pace. Curls ball, probably plays that inverted winger. I think that would suit him well. Kieran Tierney, definitely more attacking than Kolasinac at 15 crossing, 15 work rate, 16 acceleration, 15 pace. He's going to run wide with the ball. I decided to put Kolasinac just because I want a defensive option. I think we will struggle defensively, so I need an extra player in there. I think he's very, very good, and he's definitely going to be a future starter for the team. Eddie Nketiah, so we have a lot of youngsters on the team. He can probably play that advanced forward role, as you can see right here. 17 acceleration, 17 pace, 14 finishing, 14 dribbling, 13 flair, 15 off the ball. Very good youngster, 21. Maybe go on loan. Maybe he'll make some appearances here and there. But I think he has a very bright future, 4.5 star potential. Rob Holding, I think he's just an emergency player in case we get any injuries, but he does have good marking, good heading, and decent passing. Just your typical central defender in my eyes. So next is Callum Chambers. Yeah, again, very versatile. Can be a defensive option as a right back. Can also play as a central defensive midfielder or a center back. Just another defensive player if you need him to come on. Yeah, I mean, good marking, heading. Just a central defender, French player, so might not make a lot of appearances. Next we have Socrates, another center back who's a central defender. His passing is lower, I mean he is wanted, and is also transfer listed, so he probably won't play for us. This is a kind of caliber player that won't make our side really. Joe Willock. Very raw player, but he does have good dribbling, first touch, passing, technique, acceleration, and pace. So yeah, I do expect him to go out on loan just to get more game time. I don't think he'll make that many appearances for us this season. Matt Macy, I think he's just like a third string goalkeeper for us. Good aerial reach though, 19. Very good. Jumping reach. I mean, 6'7", big dude, but yeah, will make a lot of appearances for us. Cedric can also play on the left side. Runs wide with ball. Very similar to Bellerin. Just in case he gets injured, he can probably come on. maybe more defensive with 14 tackling and 12 crossing. But he does have a lot of experiences, good mentally, fairly fast, 15. Yeah, just a bench player, fringe player for us. Lastly, we have Pablo Mari. Good heading, tackling, very good passing. So, yeah, he can definitely play as a ball-playing defender for us. Not sure why Rodrigo Cayo's picture is on here. Face pack was not the best, I guess, then. But he is left-footed, tries long-range passes, tries killer ball. So I think he will make some appearances off the bench. He's very good at passing, which I think is good for our team. But he is going to be out for 5 weeks to 2 months, so obviously that's not good. Alright, so that's going to be into the video. Let us know in the comment section below what other team you'd like to see next. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we release a new video, and give the video a like. Until next time, FM Tactics